for that falcon or a figure still sealed. We're icy for life legends, our fate is revealed. We're collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods and so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the icy Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not, this is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody! I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're going to have an even better rest of the week. And welcome to another exciting Taco Tuesday for the best live Star Wars selling event in the world. I welcome you. Thank you for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Thank you for supporting everything Imperial Commissary does, and I do appreciate you. Let's start off with something small so nobody feels like they're getting missed when we say hi to everybody and Andrea tags everybody that wanted to tag. Let me get the song on playing here. Thank you very much, Del. I sure do appreciate it. Made it myself. We get some music in the background here. There we go. Alright, let's get something regular here. Yeah, we'll just do a reuse. He's actually a very nice reuse, but we'll start off with him. Actually, he's too nice. Here. Let's just do a IG-88. Because we're always supposed to do something so nobody feels left out. And if there's somebody out there that really wants a reuse, I would feel bad. Because that one's really, really nice. We're going to put him over here on letter A. Starting off on letter A right there. Going to be an IG-88. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. It's taco time! What up, Aaron Moffat? How you doing, brother? Daniel Neal, how you doing? Hello, hello. Kevin Bruno, oh yeah, taco time, baby. Dan Dempsey, hey y'all from New York City. Send me down some pizza and bagels. Come on, baby. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What up, Joe Collins? How you doing? Patrick Cost, Min-On Card arrived safely of last week. Great packing, Mike. Hey, Mike, he's talking to you. Great packing job on the Min-On Card. It wasn't me. I don't do nothing like that, so. Dan Belky Bartakamoose. What up, dude? How you doing? Andrea's tagging away. Frankie Ramos. Voila. Aaron Moffat starts us off at 5. Doll has on that IG-88. We're already rolling, baby. Let's go. Diving into Taco Tuesday like it's 1992 and we're going to Taco Bell with $5 in my pocket, baby. Woo! Looking at like 4 soft tacos and a hard taco. Maybe a nacho supreme and a couple of hard tacos and a soft. Those were the days. What up, Brandon Seth Shepard? How you doing? Anthony Demas Jr. It was the other Michael. He's a great packer. What up from the Southwest? What up, Southwest? I like your egg rolls from Chili's. Does that help? There's another shout out to you, Mike. Mike, you should just be honest instead of me. They all like your packaging. Well, wait till you see. Andrea just got in store a new fangled taping machine. So her products are going to look like they came to you from Amazon. Very high end. It's like bigger than my first computer. Not really. My first computer was quite large. But we got lots of great stuff for you tonight. I hope you've been having a wonderful week. Let's go on. Andrea's done, so we're going to go hit up letter B here. Letter B. Home of the ice cream cake. Sure enough, brother. Well, see, I am a graduate of Mount St. Mary, so I have had my share of real ice cream cakes. That's how we grew up, man, ice cream cakes. Had my share going down to the city on the train. Look at how nice that Reese is, right? Look at his eyeballs. But that's why I didn't want to just throw him out there as the junky one. He's good. Red or green in New Mexico? Hatch green red chili, man. I like that. Hot sauce. I'll put me some green hot sauce on stuff for sure. Letter B is going to be that beautiful Reese. I know it's just a Reese, but he's in really, really nice condition. So if you're looking for one for your personal collection, that's the one right there. Ooh, I'm going to pull this out. Big shout out to Derek Cernak. He made this. This is the Imperial Commissary Auction Droid. Bloop, 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 bloop. There he is. So there we go. We're going to put that there to keep track of A, B, C, and D. We got some other markers for the other ones. Next up, we're going to do a Forlom. Is Reese Hong Kong or Taiwan? Well, I'm playing a little trombone myself. Hey, little pitch for the IC Toys iLoop, IC Toys Nashville. You could get this, just tell Andrea to add one to your box if you're getting old like me and it's harder to see those COOs. It's a Taiwan COO and it's actually quite nice. Perfect condition, man. Taiwan COO on that Reese. Very nice condition. But yeah, these iLoops, they go for $19.99 on Amazon, unbranded. And you can get your IC Toys official one right here for $10. We'll add it in your box. All right, we got Forlom here. He's actually a really nice Forlom. Let me get my little... Andrea is absolutely right. We are a vintage Star Wars page. This is Zuckuss. That is on me. We call him Zuckuss here, even though that was incorrect. That's what the Kenner gods passed down to us many moons ago. So that is what we use here on the Imperial Commissary. A very lovely Zuckuss. Eyeballs is really nice. Where's my popper zoom in thing? Great Zuckuss. Great Zuckuss. He is complete. Boom. That is letter C right there. Letter C, Zuckuss. Letter D, we're going to do a Rain Core Keeper. September is shaping up for a great race. The AL East. Go Jays. Hey, man, I can't say go Jays. Got to say go Yankees. Even though the Yankees are a crapshoot, especially if you're watching them this year. Gee whiz, they're all over the place. Last I saw it was in your light box. Wow, how cool is my wife? Look at that. It was in the light box. Here we go, Rain Core Keeper. Yes, speaking of it in the light box, don't forget, please don't forget, that IC for Life charity auction just went live. So you can go there and bid. If you go to IC Toys Nashville and you just click on the current auction, and it's an in memoriam sale for Robert Kilpatrick's family. And there's also some consignments. Some people gave consignments. Some people gave, donations. So it's a very cool one. Lots of great stuff. Everything from Punisher to Ninja Turtles to Star Wars to vintage to incredible stuff. There's tons of incredible stuff there. Check out the IC for Life charity. You can either go to icforlifecharity.org or you can go to ictoysnashville.com and you can find out how to join the auction there, how to register, and how to bid on the current auction. Go Dodgers. Pass, man. I went to a Dodgers game once. It took me, I think it was 2 hours and 45 minutes to drive 15 minutes because of LA. Pass. But you got good hot dogs. I can't lie. The Dodgers do have good dogs. But Yankees have Philly cheesesteaks and garlic fries. So, you know. But for hot dogs, the Dodgers take the cake. Can't lie. I'd be doing the world a disservice if I didn't mention your dogs. Aaron Challenger starts us off on C at 10 doll has. Here we go. This is our first full rolling disc there. Speaking of rolling discs, don't forget, come meet Bruce Boxleiter at ICCCon 2026. He will be there, and he is Tron. And since ICCC is fighting for the users, I thought he should come. Alrighty, let's get you another rack there going here. Here is a 9num. Funny thing about 9num, if you don't know. Do you know how he got his name? He got his name because when they were doing the original call sheet for Star Wars there, well, for Return, he was creature number 9. And that turned into 9num. And that became his name. I found that out from Mike Quinn when he came to ICCCon one year. He let us in on that cool little information. Very nice condition, 9num there. Even his heels. Usually 9num's heels are where he gets all scratched up. He's going to be, so F. He's going to be letter F. F is for 9num. Letter G is going to be Bosk. Bosk the Trogdosian. Bosk. This Bosk has a bit of scraping, but he is complete. Perfect to go into your mini rig. Let's see his little toenails there. What up, Alan Krebs? How you doing? Can't be better than New York hot dogs. You know what, dude? Yankee Stadium hot dogs, yes. They have better hot dogs. Because Yankee Stadiums used to do what? Sabrettes? And they got something else, and it's... Dodgers hot dogs are better than Yankee Stadium hot dogs. And that comes from a Yankee fan. But a hot dog on a street out of a cart that a guy is peeing in the reservoir that holds the hot dogs, it is better in New York. But the stadium dogs versus the stadium dogs. LA does win that battle. All right. If you're feeling unwell, you need a Logray. Ewok medicine man right there. If you're feeling sick in the forest, there's nobody else you want helping you out. Yankees now do Nathan's. Yeah, but the problem with Nathan's hot dogs is they're way too thin and they don't do a real meat casing, which is nonsense. Nathan's is Nathan's because Nathan's is Nathan's, but Nathan's is... Well, I don't know. You like Nathan's hot dogs. I like hot dogs with casings. Nathan's doesn't do that. And a bib Fortuna. Jabba the Hutt's Major Domo. He is no Jedi. Yeah, nothing like a Dodger dog. I'll give him that. But man, there's also nothing like those garlic fries at Yankee Stadium. They're just good. And they got the Philly cheesesteak at Yankee Stadium, which is really good. Which is crazy because it's not Philly, but it's better than a Philly cheesesteak from the Philly Stadium. So, there you go. All right, we got our first rack rolling here, folks. Get in your bids. Bid early, bid often. Don't forget that center line right there is where all the bids are. So, if it doesn't have a bid yet, it is still up there for $1, starting at $1. You can't go wrong with that one. Here's the ones that are rolling right now. We're going to get out some other items for you. Ooh, we're at Crazy Letter E. Let me see what I got. How about a sweet, sweet poster This is the one that was the, you guys told me a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. This one, a little bit of wear, a little bit of damage. But this was the, what was it? The Lucasfilm Club or whatever? But minor damage on this one. Some tearing right there. Tearing right there, but it'll still look freaking awesome hanging up. Better late to the party than never. That is true, brother. Welcome, welcome, Rocksteady. How you doing? Rocksteady, found something for you in the archives here, buddy. I got another Tri-Logo Anakin, and this one's not graded. So I think you're going to do very well on it, buddy. Alright, let's get some graded out here. Start off with these two fellas to start. AFA 85 Nicto. We're going to start him at, I don't know, what do we start these at? 80 bucks? But he is an 85. Let's start him at 100 bucks. I'm not starting 85s under 100 bucks anymore, because they go for way more than that everywhere. This is a no COO Nicto. AFA 85 near mint plus. Starting at 100 bucks. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. M as in Michael. That's me. And then we got an 80 plus Han Solo Hoth outfit with the tan pants. We'll start him off at $80. I'm sure he'll go for well over 100, but I want to do the respect for the 85s. Ah, 4 proofs of purchase was for the poster. Thank you, Toby Black. You guys told me like a couple weeks ago. I just didn't retain it. You had to send in the 4 pops for that poster. 4 pops. It is a beautiful Han. Han, old buddy. Alright, and then what do we need? 2 more. Speaking of beautiful hunt, you know what? This one, I'm going to start it at $4.99. Well, no, I'll start it at $4.50 because I literally just sold 2 in the past week on eBay at $500 each. This one's a Taiwan, though. The other ones weren't Taiwans, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. Oh, and it's a snap cape, so it's even better. So this is a Taiwan Luke Jedi snap cape. He's starting off at $450 because I could get $500 all day long on eBay for these things. Literally all day long. I put them up and they get snatched up. Because you remember that picture I took where I had like 12 of them? And I was having problems selling them on here for like $250. So I was like, oh, I'll just try throwing it on eBay. And for some reason, Luke Jedi, grade 80 or higher, is like, they're gone. I put them up, they're gone before I like refresh my page. This one is really special, okay? So I'm starting this one at $450. Alan Krebs, Han Hoth is tan legs. Now the thing is, if you're asking if it's the molded legs variant of Han Hoth, it is not. It's tan legs. This is a Lily Letty Han Solo. Now, if you don't know what Lily Letty is, only manufactured, released, and sold in Mexico. And there's a lot of differences with Lily Letty, but the biggest difference with this one is he comes with a black Bespin blaster, so his blaster is actually extremely expensive. And then his cape is extremely expensive too. If you notice, if I get it up close and I could get it to zoom right, it's essentially like burlap. Yeah, there you go. Look at that cape. It's pretty cool, right? Lily Letty Han Solo, and there's his black Bespin blaster. But he is graded a 70, but with Lily Letty, it's tough getting really, really perfect from Mexico 50 years ago, 40 years ago. He's going to be letter O, starting at $450, which is what he goes for, ungraded, for the record. So I know for a fact that's worth a lot more than that. But there you go. Freaking awesome. It does look like a potato sack. It's essentially burlap. Well, that they put camouflage on. Letty Han and Age. Yeah, it doesn't come up, man. I mean, that's one of my favorites. I actually have a mint on card one in my collection, and I have a couple loose ones as well. It's I think probably my third favorite Mexican figure, Lily Letty figure. I love Boba Fett. Lily Letty Boba Fett is just because it's darker color. He just looks freaking cool. I don't have one sitting here. I'd show you. And then ST and U. ST and U. Let's do these here. Here you go, babe. Here, let's let these spin for a little bit so Andrea could see them. Han Hoth is letter N as in Nancy. And Luke is letter P as in Paul. Alright. Why not put a monster truck up first? There you go. We got Han Solo and Stormtrooper on the 2-pack overstock right there, starting at $500. It is AFA graded. It's AFA graded a 40 because obviously the bubble looks like every other 2-pack bubble. Actually, it's not that squished for a 2-pack bubble. I think the grade is nonsense. Pretty good, but fully sealed. And the card is beautiful. Really high subgrades. Once again, as we talk about how the subgrades go, who knows. Card is 70, figures are 80, and the bubble is 40, and somehow it gets a 40, because, yeah, that's the average. I don't know. Alright, next up. Prune Face, Return of the Jedi, 77 back A. I have no idea how much that's worth, so I'm going to look it up right quick. Prune Face. Looks like they got them up for $250, $300. Let's start them off at, I don't know, $175. How's that sound? $175, you can get yourself a Prune Face. He is graded a 75 with the card of 75, the bubble of 85, and the figure of 85. Once again, those don't add up, but whatever. Really, really nice. I don't really know why the card got banged up on the grade. I guess because of here. Seems a little bit of shelf wear. And that's why it's a 75 and not an 80. I guess that makes sense. There you go. And here you go, Rocksteady. I ain't even going to make you wait, buddy. Ungraded Tri-Logo Anakin. He's the man with the master plan. Here you go, dear. I'm going to give a yank on the bubble because I found my tape. Here you go. If you got a little bit of a squish to your Tri-Logo bubble, do this right here. Get out some packaging tape. Stick it to the bubble. And hold on right here and right here so the bubble doesn't lift. And give it just a little bit of a yank. Boom. Look at that. Wow. I didn't get it to pop all the way out, but look at that, huh? Couple more yanks with the tape, you'll get that out yourself. But there you go, Anakin. Am I way behind? I don't know. Where are you at, Adrian? I just read "Am I way behind" when it popped up. If that helps. Yeah, it's a really nice 2-pack, Patrick, for sure. There you go, Anakin Tri-Logo mint on card, fully sealed bubble. Very nice. Molto bene. Price sticker. Star Wars green tort. I don't know what that means. Somewhere British, I would expect. Letter U. We'll start him at $1 here, because why not? He's a Tri-Logo Anakin. He'll get up there himself. Alright, let's show you everything that's running right now. Here you go. And now we're going to get you up some card backs. Let's grab the 4 first card backs I found. First up, we're going to do a Lando. It's unpunched. He is a 65 back Lando. I know some of you out there, it's more about the card back than the card front. So if you have any questions like that, you let me know. 65 back, Lando. What up, Chitwood? How you doing, buddy? He's going to be letter W. W. Letter W. Lando Skiff. C-3PO with removable limbs. He's also unpunched. They come in these little plastic things, which is cool. Top loaders. This is a 65 back C-3PO. Peter Robbins, I'm not sure, buddy. I didn't even look at the coins. I just grabbed a handful and threw them on the pile. But I will try to look for you. But I mean, it depends on what you mean by harder to find. Like, if you mean like Yak Face, Boba Fett, no. If you mean like A-Wing Pilot, probably. Rebel Commando. This one's also a 65 back. We ran into a 65 back run here. I'm pretty sure they're 65 back A's, but don't hold me to it. Usually when they have no offer like that, they'll be the first one in the rack. Card backs are starting off at $5. Not to be that guy, but it's a hassle when they start at $1. And they're all worth $5 if I put them up on the IC. So we're going to start them at $5. Plus these come with the plastic cases that have to be $1 a piece. So you're still getting a good deal at $5. But I did it on the Tri-Logo sale, and it was a lot easier on me because I didn't have to be like $1. And fourth and the last wheel spinner right now, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, behave, Obi-Wan Kenobi. 77 back, Obi-Wan. It's going to be the letter Z. Bam. All right, let me put this over here. Here's everything that's spinning right now. Start bidding. That's the name of the game. Without your bids, I can't sell anything, and if I don't sell anything, then I don't put up anything new. So bid early, bid often. That's the name of the game. Let me know if you have any questions about anything up right now, and I'm more than happy to answer them or show you stuff again. Hollow Cheek Tuscan looking nice at the purse collection. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that was a nice one, bro, for sure. Super clean. I think he was an 85 or something, right? He was really nice. All right, looks like we got a bid on a bunch of stuff. We don't have a bid on Re-Yeez. That Re-Yeez is in perfect condition. Starting bid of $1. Letter F is a perfect 9 num. I mean, very, very good condition 9 num. Starting bid of $1. Letter H is perfectly good Ewok. Starting bid of $1. And letter I is bid for tuna. Actually, none of the stuff on this wheel right here has a bid on it yet. It's like everybody just missed that wheel. It's a good wheel. Let me see what else. Letter O has no starting bid. Letter P has no starting bid, or has no bid. Letter S has no bid. Letter T has no bid. And letter U's at $25 with an acrylic case. I guess I got to be patient and let stuff spin a little. Because we ain't there yet. Letter N is an 80 plus. AFA 80 plus. Massey Michael says $10 on A, $10 on A. Alan Krebs, $65 on you. Brian Campbell, $90 on N. Brian Campbell says $75 on that beautiful sealed tri-logo Anakin. Wow, this is one of my songs I always use for Taco Tuesday. Chad found it and put it on here. That's very cool. I haven't heard it in a while because we have all the new songs. And the new songs are awesome. We are also streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, if you prefer different streaming platforms. We got 80 on you, 75 on you, $100 on you. Mr. Aaron Moffitt in the lead on Tri-Logo Anakin. $105 on you. I can't believe nobody's bid on that Lily Letty Han Solo. That's tough to find. Brian Campbell, $105 on you. It seems like everybody's hyper-focused on that Anakin. That's good, though, because he's still unbelievably cheap. Massey Michael, $11 on C, $11 on C. Adam Chitwood. So I heard George Lucas is attending ICC's 2026. Yeah, I heard Adam Chitwood is paying the bill for that one. It's probably like $6 million. He's a multi-billionaire, dude. He ain't never coming to sign your autograph. I hate to be the guy to break it to you. 16D, what is letter E? Letter E is the, you had to send in 4 pops to get it, and it's just a poster. It was a poster offer. Last one went for like $60. This one's at $10. So I don't know. This one's definitely in worse condition, but not bad condition. It's the Star Wars is Forever poster. Oh, you can only do 3 mil? Well, I'll pitch it to him. Chitwood. But I think for 3 mil, all I can get you is Mark Hamill. Actually, that's not true. Mark Hamill you could get in the bargain bin for $1.25 million. And a private jet. Poster is vintage. I don't know, 1980, I think. I mean, it only has the 79 action figures listed. 1984. 1984 is the poster. Return of the Jedi time. I am definitely on the list for that, Chitwood, for sure, but he is not at the point of meeting people at all. And plus, remember what you read online is never true. He is doing a private signing, though, if you'd like to go that way. But he does private signings. He's done private signings for years. Mark Hamill, oof, gee whiz. Messi, Michael, $5 on Y, $15 on E. Great year for movies, 1984. Sure enough, buddy. I do have coins, Frankie. I got a bunch of coins. Unfortunately, can't put out any coins until you guys bid on the stuff that's out there. And when we got a bid for tuna that's not worth $1, that makes no sense to me. I mean, just 9 Numbs Blaster's worth what? 15, 18 bucks? And he's sitting there with no bids. You get him for $1. But bid for tuna and 9 Numb there got 0 bids, man. I need to clear space before I can put out coins. Rocksteady hopping on the U-boat at 150. We got Alan Krebs, $5 on F, $5. Thank you, sir. Adam Chitwood says $5 on I, $5 on I, and $5 on G. All right, Low Gray is just the sad one with no bid. I think Adam Chitwood just wants to speed up the process. Oh, no worries, Rocksteady. It's been spinning. Dan Dempsey, $20 on E, $20 on E. $5 on B. How do I get that? Let me see if I can ease the glare a bit on that. There you go. Matthew Kiernes, 105 on M. 105.9 The Rock, WKRP in Cincinnati. That's actually mishmashing many different call signs and logos. Bobby Lugo. Hey, Bobby Lugo, thanks for signing up for IC for Life charity. Adam Chitwood as well. They were new sign-ups just recently. If you guys don't know, please go to icforlifecharity.org or ictoysnashville.com. There is a brand new live auction up. Please register to bid, and it's all for a great cause can read all about it on icforlifecharity.org, but it's our federally licensed nonprofit to take care of collectors in the event of their passing. Check it out. It's a wonderful program. It's going to help a lot of people, and it's already helping people. So you can help out by buying cool Star Wars toys at a great deal. Well, all different kinds of toys at a great deal. What grade is letter M? What is letter M? 85, bro. Top shelf, baby. 85. AFA 85. And it's starting at $100, which is freaking insane. So you should get in on that. Or it's at 105 already. Matthew Kirinos. Wow, OP, S&T getting no love at all. Do you guys want less mint on cards or different stuff? Maybe because it's a prune face? I don't know. WXYZ all have bids on them. You know what? Get in on the card backs. I'm going to put up more card backs there, so if you want to get in on these, do it now. Rocksteady takes over on the poster at $25. But I'm going to call these first, so get in on them now if you want to get in on them. W is at $5 with Massey Michael. X and Y are at $5 each with Massey Michael. And Daniel Neal is in the lead at $7 on letter Z. Obi-Wan Kenobi. These will be the first to be called, so get in on those. Here's everything else spinning. Adrian Coate hopping in on that 85 Nicto at 110. Beautiful deal on a beautiful fig. I mean, we all know that's $200 figure right there because it's an AFA 85. And it's only going for 110 right now. Steal of a deal. Bobby Lugo, $12 on G, $12 on G. Luke Jedi, it looks like you're going to the Evil Bay, buddy. Everybody wants him on Evil Bay. All right, let's get these card backs going. We'll get something called. All right, let's call the first three card backs. They're going for Mr. Massey Michael. Ooh, I don't have my sheet up here. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I gotta fix something on my side. You guys keep doing you. Okay, there we go. I'm good to go now. All right, Massey Michael is in the lead on W, X, and Y. That's a Lando Skiff card back, 65 back, a C-3PO removable limbs card back, and a Rebel Commando card back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. W, X, Y are so. Do I by chance have a near mint ESB catalog? Probably, man. You want me to look? I'll look for you. You're a good dude, Anthony Demas. I'll look for you, man. Give me 1 second here. And then we have Daniel Neal going to take over on that Ben Kenobi card back. Letter Z, Benjamin Kenobi. If you have any questions on how to bid or anything like that, feel free to ask those too. If you got any questions for me about the IC for Life, ICCC, the future of conventions, or the IC Roadshow, you let me know, and I'm happy to answer those as well. All right. Going once, going twice, going thrice, Benjamin Kenobi. Starting bid for the 2-pack, Patrick, is 500 bones, brother. 500 bones. I get started at 400 for you, though. I'm going to have to leave it up for a while because it's definitely worth more than $500. Because it's two good figures. 2-packs usually have garbage figures. Just being honest. Empire Strikes Back catalog with Luke and Yoda on it. Here, let me get out 4 new card backs, and then we'll try to find that little thing for you there, buddy. All right, card backs galore. I'm going to start off with a Snow Trooper. He is going to be letter W. Empire Strikes Back Snow Trooper, 41 back. 41 back Snow Trooper. Letter W. There you go. Letter X is going to be a tri-logo Han Solo trench coat. It's got a big old litho tear there, but still, tri-logo Han Solo trench coat. X. I enjoy honesty. Well, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I like you too. Patrick Koss is a good dude. He actually signed up for his in memoriam there, so he's covered. God forbid. Hope you're not going anywhere, Patrick. I love you too much. Always give me something to talk about. Han Solo is going to be letter Y. Letter Y. W, X, Y. Put it in the wrong place. And letter Z is going to be another tri-logo. We hit a tri-logo run there. It's going to be a Grammarian Guard tri-logo, the 70-back tri-logo. Grammarian Guard. There you go. There's those. Let me try to find... What was I looking for? Oh. I think this might be in here. You what? Empire Strikes Back, Yoda and Luke catalog. One. I don't have a perfect condition one. You grading it, man? That's actually fun for letter E. We'll do that later. Anthony, I only got a kind of nice one, bro. It's not perfect. You tell me if you want it, bro. If you want it up there. Crease right there. It's not terrible in any way, but it's not perfect. It's in really good condition, actually. It's just got a crease right there, to be fair. So you let me know. You have 2 Han Solo trench coat card backs. What's the difference? One's a tri-logo. The one currently up is a tri-logo, dear. The other one was Return of the Jedi. You need it? Okay. $5, dude. Yeah. Tell me if you're cool with that, and then I won't even put it up. You're a nice enough guy. You don't got to fight over it. If you need it for something. Han Solo Tri-Logo. Did I have 2 Han Solo Tri-Logos? I do have 2 Han Solo Tri-Logos. Forget it, Andrea. I'm putting up something else. X doesn't have a bid yet. I'll put it up a different card. I doubled up. You're absolutely right, baby. How about an Empire Strikes Back 2-1B? It's a 41 back 2-1B survival kit offer. This is going to be letter X, Andrea, 2-1B. Empire Strikes Back, unpunched. Good catch, baby. I totally missed it. Anthony Demas Jr., just let me know if $5 is cool for that, man. I know it's cool for that, but is $5 cool for that? And then you don't have to fight for it. You got it, brother. Enjoy. What's it go with? What are you trying to complete? Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. G15. Dan Dempsey says $15 on that Bosch. 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 Wow, so no starting bids on the, I'm gonna, here, I'll pull these down. We'll get out new ones for you guys because you don't like these ones. We're pulling these down. Lily Letty Han Solo Trench Coat, Snap Cape Taiwan, Luke Skywalker, Luke Jedi. Andrea, we're gonna pull these down. Ah, Sears 9-pack. That'd be nice, dude. Just joking. We're going to pull those down. I don't have another one, Dan, but if there is something specific you need, and I got it here, dude, I'll always hook you up. I like helping people complete their collections. Or their items that need completing. Andrea, we're pulling down the Han Solo. Lily Letty Han Solo. And the Snap Cape Taiwan Luke Jedi. I'm going to leave Luke Jedi out because I'll just pop him on eBay. He'll go in a second. Maybe I'll put Han Solo up there too. Alright. Bespin Han Solo, very nice condition. U85 Plus gold label. Let's look up how much he goes for. Here, hold on 1 second. AFA 85 Han Solo Bespin silver label goes for $340. $300 for a CAS 85. So this is a U85 plus. So it's got to be more than that. 360, 370, 3. Let's start it off at $350. Han Solo Bespin. This is a U85 Plus gold label. Now that's cheaper than you can buy an 85 silver on eBay. So I know it's cheap for a fact. U85 gold label Han Solo Bespin outfit. We're starting him off at $350. He is going to be letter P, as in Paul. And then next up, we got a U85 TIE Fighter pilot. He's a silver label. We're going to look him up. $300, 250, 250. Let's start at 245. Let's start them off at I don't know, 200 bucks. Which is way cheaper than he is anywhere on eBay, and this is a uncirculated grade. Starting him off at $200, TIE Fighter pilot. Why did companies grade you when they don't do that anymore? They used to grade you grades. You would send it in. You could send them in on card or a sealed baggie, and they would grade it as a U grade. And then the collectors, I'd say about 6-7 years ago, Ross Barr and Jason Smith were the real leaders of the campaign. But we all supported it. We all hopped on board. The IC fought it as well. We wanted them to stop doing it because you shouldn't rip open a card just to get a loose figure in good condition, because it was making less and less carded figures. It's when carded figures started getting more and more rare because people would do so many U grades. So this was originally a sealed mint on card or a baggy figure that is now in there in an uncirculated grade. That's what U grade means, uncirculated. So nobody's touched it except for the AFA person, supposedly with gloves, to grade it. But that's the way they don't do it anymore. $30 on E. Speaking of, I have a 4-pack that's supposed to include original Han, Luke, Leia, and Vader. All have the sealed baggy figures except Luke Farm Boy. Do you have one of those lying around? Honestly, don't even care which version. I do not, brother. Who would have that? I think Coulter Wood is really big into the baggies. I know Mike Stafford used to be. He might have a connection that would have one. But I do not, currently. If you give me at least Wednesday night by a Powerball, I'll buy everything you have. Well, hey, if you win it, brother, go for it. If I win it, I'll see you next Taco Tuesday, because I'll just have a life-size TIE Fighter in my backyard, but it won't change my life. I'm not a fan of grading, but I understand why people do it. I'll buy graded if it's a piece I really want. Same here, Rocksteady. I'm not a huge fan of graded, but some people love it, and some people, it takes out, and I'm not saying that grading companies do it perfectly, but it does take out a lot of the guesswork for folks that want to feel more comfortable. Also, for the if you kick the bucket factor, it's very easy to list graded on eBay, because you find another one that's the same exact price, you hit sell similar, and you're done, you know? But, so I do understand the uses of grading. It is not personally for me. I don't think I've had anything of mine recently graded, personally. If I have something really, really rare with a lifting bubble, like my Top Toys run, those I all had graded with the bubble protectors and stuff like that, just because Top Toys is so unbelievably fragile and they're so unbelievably expensive. It's a double-edged sword. So I did grade those. But, yeah. Nick, I used to collect Polish bootlegs a lot, dude. What do you want to know? I know pretty much most of the stuff about Polish bootlegs. I have all my Boba Fett stuff. I got a bunch of them. Anthony Demas Jr. starts us off on the TIE Pilot at $200. Brian Campbell, $350 on P. Something's messed up. S is supposed to be a $500 starting bid. It says $200 on it, Andrea. If you could look into that, that's got to be a mistake. Later, Mikey. Thank you. Yeah, I think O and S might be switched here. Yeah, I think O and S are switched, Andrea. I made a killing selling my Polish Mexican bootlegs at your IC meetup. Dude, I'm telling you, I did pretty good selling my Polish bootlegs. I still have some Mexicans ones for sale. But I used to collect them all, and then I went over to only collecting, whatchamacallit? Just the Boba Fett's and the ones I really wanted. Just fixing up the price list there. Wondering if the hard rubber green Tuscan no movable limbs comes from the same series as the Rebel Commando with movable limbs. No. Rebel Commando with movable limbs is going to be a third generation Polish bootleg. The static limb Tuscan Raider is going to be a first gen or a second gen. I think first gen though. What was he, green? I didn't see a picture of it, man. I'm going off of words. Thanks, baby. You're doing great. I love you. Alright, I'm going to pull down that prune face because nobody wants it. We're going to put up something else. Where am I? How about we put up a desert sail skiff? We don't do these much. This will be fun. We're taking down the prune face, Andrea. Desert sail skiff, really great condition. Actually, everything. It's right here. Well, this is an aftermarket baggie, but it has the instructions and everything. It has the inserts. Very nice, and it has the pop. We'll start that off at $1. It's a tough one to get, especially in that condition. Quite nice. Box is nice. No fold over. Minor crease here and here, but no fold over if you notice. This flap has never been folded, which is really nice and hard to get. Yeah, the green one, I would highly expect it, Nick, to be first gen Polish bootleg, so more true vintage if you say that. The ones that are articulated are third generation for the most part. Starting off at $1. How can you go wrong? Letter T. I'm going to put it on there sideways because it's way too long, and it'll tap into the other ones that are up there. There's actually a really nice Star Wars Collector's Archive page about bootlegs, man. If you've looked there, Nick, you should look there. Type in like Polish bootlegs SWCA on Google, and it should come up, and you click through, and it's got pretty good lists. Even still, the lists are well done. It hasn't been updated for a long time, but the lists are well done. Got 48 bucks on that Desert Sail skiff so far. I know it's got a way to go. 65 bucks, it's still going. Rocksteady in the lead on Anakin at 2 1/4. All right, let me call some of the A, B, C, and D. All right, get in your bids on these. A is at 13 bucks. B is at 18 bucks. C is at 13 bucks. D is at 17 bucks. E is at 30 bucks. F is at 13 bucks. H is at 5 bucks. I is at 5 bucks. Can't go wrong with a $5 vintage Star Wars figure. That's cheap. And letter C is super cheap. His eyes aren't even scratched. There's not a scratch on him, and he's only at 13 bucks. B is at 8. All right, we're getting some bids on those right now, so we're going to hold off a little. Let's call the poster, get something else out there on letter E. We're going to call that poster at 30 bucks. It's going to Dan Dempsey, 30 bucks on E, 30 bucks on E. Going once for Dan, twice for Dan, thrice for Dan. So, congratulations, Dan. Got yourself a poster. Here's something pretty cool. I don't know if you guys remember this. I certainly do. But you could buy this from the post office. I have no idea what they're worth nowadays. But you could buy this from the post office back in the day, and it had the full collection of the Star Wars stamps. And they're in this, so it had 15 stamps. They're forever stamps. So they're still worth at least, I don't know. Or they're not forever stamps. They're 41-cent stamps. So they're worth whatever. I don't know. But Darth Vader's head is a stamp. That's a stamp. You get it. And then it comes with a whole bunch of these. Oh, it's a first day of issue. That's what this is from. Original price, 30 bucks. But it comes with envelopes. Oh, and these are stamps as well, right? Yeah, these are stamps as well. So it has, shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 stamps and 15 first day issue collectibles. My grandpa bought me that from the post office. That's cool, man. I remember it. All right, there you go. Starting at $1. Crazy letter E. There's no way to get that light off of that. Nope, doesn't help. Whatever. You get the idea. We got $240 on you, $250 on you. E is at $10. Going back to this one. Get in your bids on this one. The chat is not updating. Oh, that's because I have my eBay up in front of it. I'm sorry, dear. This will fix it, and I will move these, and it'll be corrected for the future. It should work now, baby. I had an eBay page open in front of it. Sorry, that's on me. All right, let's start off with letter A, that IG88. He was the first one to start us out, so he's naked. Going once, going twice, going thrice at 13 bucks. Sold IG88. Mr. Bobby Lugo. All right, perfect condition, Reese. Going to Mr. Dempsey, letter B, at 10 bucks. Perfect condition, Reese. That's cheap. I don't care who you are. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Dan Dempsey gonna take it down. It's a good deal. Very nice condition on that Reese. I'm gonna clear this entire first spinning wheel, and then I'll get you up 4 new guys. All right, next up, Zuck is complete. Aaron Challoner, you've been looking for one with the perfect eyes, and this one has it, buddy. You'll be happy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Zuckus it is. And the Raincore Keeper to complete for Alan Krebs at $17. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's letter D. A, B, C, and D are sold. Yeah, brother. Thank you, Alan. Did S get moved to 500? S is 500. It was supposed to be 500. It was listed wrong. Patrick Koss caught it because he's a sweetheart. But yes, S is a $500 starting bid. I have not taken it down yet, but if I don't get a bid soon, I was planning on taking it down. It is a fully sealed 2-pack AFA graded. It's got a low grade, but still, that's because the bubble got creamed. And it's a 2-pack, which is just silly. You know what? You guys wanted coins, right? How do I do coins on that rack? I think I could do it. Alright, first coin up. A-Wing Pilot. Any weapons in the 2-pack? I don't know, buddy. No, no weapons, Anthony. No weapons. Very seldom the 2-packs get lucky with a weapon. Usually it's a General Madine when they do. Alright, letter A. A-Wing Pilot coin, letter A. How am I supposed to do this? There. A-Wing Pilot coin, letter A. Letter B is a Ramba coin. Ramba is letter B. Yeah, it's definitely hit or miss. Well, those things are all just overstock anyhow. But it's got 2 good figures. That's what makes that 2-pack special. Usually they got at least 1 garbage figure. Ramba. Ramba's letter B. Now, I know one of these is worth a fortune. I don't know which one. Somebody out there, a really professional coin collector? Because there's a Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper Rebel Leader, right? This one. And this one has the carved eyes. But there's one that doesn't have the carved eyes that I also have. That's worth a bunch more, I think. Trying to get it to zoom in here. Hold on. There we go. Alright, this is the one with the carved eyes. Okay. And this is the one with no eyeballs. So these are the two Luke Stormtrooper variant coins. I got no idea how I'm going to make these show up. Let's try to do this. Because we're just looking at his eyeballs anyway. Okay. Yeah, he does look creepy. I think the no eyeballs came out first and then they fixed it because he looks creepy. Here, hold on. I gotta figure out a way to get these up there for you. There you go. There's the no eyeball one. It's really hard to get him to lock in here. Here. I know how to do it. Picking up the reflection on my screen. Trying to think. Maybe if I open the case, we'll have less glare. I can't get it open. You know what? Forget it. We'll just do two other coins. And I'll just sell those regular when I can take pictures of them. Alright, letter C is going to be a Biker Scout coin. That's a decently tough one to find. Come on, coins. What's your problem, man? Zoom here. There we go. Biker Scout coin is going to be letter C. C is going to be the Biker Scout coin. And then D is going to be an Imperial Gunner coin. Letter D. Starting at $1. So there you go. Oh. There you go. Coins. Letter A is an A-Wing pilot coin. Letter B is a Ramba coin. Letter C is a Biker Scout coin. And letter D is the Imperial Gunner coin. A, B, C, and D. Postage stamps are letter E. Here, check it out. You get 15 stamps and 15 first day issue collectible envelopes. And on each one of those 15 envelopes also comes a stamp. Alright, I'm going to pull down letter S because it doesn't have any bites on it. If anybody's into the 2-pack, you let me know. Letter T is still really, really cheap. You can't buy one of those loose for 65 bucks, let alone with the box, the insert, and the instructions in perfect condition. Letter T is dirt cheap. Let's get in on these, folks. We're pulling back down the 2-pack. I'm going to put you up something else. You guys are tough tonight on the min-on cards there. But a Tri-Logo B-Wing pilot. Pretty dang nice condition. Ungraded. Comes with a, whatchamacallit, acrylic. Unpunched. Actually a pretty dang nice bubble. Couple dents in it. No cracks or anything. Looks perfect from the front. Look at that. It's like shockingly beautiful. Tri-Logo B-Wing pilot. We'll start him off at $1 as well. Why not? Just to make it easy. But he's beautiful condition. Unpunched. Really, really, really nice condition. Letter S. Tri-Logo B-Wing pilot. Great condition. Min-on card. Fully sealed. Really, really nice card. Comes with a free acrylic case. Super clean. Starting at $1. Letter T is way too cheap. Bid on letter T. Can't even buy it for that price. Can't even buy a loose one for that price. There we go. We got some bids on T. Alright, we're going to scroll over here to the big wheel cam. We're going to call some one of these card backs for you. And then let me know if you have any questions. Card backs, we're getting them gone here. We're going to start with letter W, the Hoth Snowtrooper. Adrian Coate in the lead at $5. You guys are getting killer deals on card backs, man. They all go for $5. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $5. Snowtrooper card back. There you go. Letter S has some action. $89, $100. What is letter S? Oh, S is already at $150. S is really nice. It's going to go for more than $150. S is at $150. Make sure you check this list here, folks. If you see me. You see this list? This list is on all of the pages, and it's the current bids of everything. So if you go to letter S, it's at $150 with Aaron Challoner. So that's how you figure it out. That's how you figure that out. Adam Chitwood. Oh, no. Matthew Michael beat you to it, Chitwood, at $6. You'd have to go $7 for that Tri-Logo Han Solo card back. There you go. Chitwood took over on that card back. and we're going to start going on some card backs here. We did W is sold for Adrian Coate. So let's do X next. X is the 2-1B card back there. 2-1B is letter X. It's at $15 with Mr. Maglio. Letter X, that's 2-1B, 41 back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So. Getting some action on the other card backs, so I'll put out a couple card backs before we call the other card backs. But get in your bids on the card backs right now before I pull them here in a second. All right, letter X is going to be a Return of the Jedi Star Destroyer Commander. Letter X. It's a 77 back Star Destroyer Commander. Comes in the hard case. And then letter W is going to be an Empire Strikes Back FX7. It's a 31 back. 31 back FX7. So it's a 31 back Empire card FX7. This is actually a really hard Minon card to get. 31 back FX7 right there. That's his debut card, right? I even know that. This is the carded one. The carded one is ridiculously expensive for an FX7. So there you go. Alright. I'm going to go over here. We're going to call that Nikto. Even though it's too cheap. God, both those are cheap. I'm going to talk about them before I call them. Nikto is an AFA 85 no COO Nikto. So Palatoy Nikto. Okay, so British, Spain, France, stuff like that. Palatoy Nikto, AFA 85 grade. This is currently at $115. That's a $200 figure right there, blindfolded all day long. It's cheap. And then letter N is this Han Solo, and he is an AFA 80 plus Han Solo Hoth, and he's currently at $85 or $90. This is currently at $90, and it's an 80 plus Han Solo. I encourage you all to go over to eBay right now and look at what an 80 plus Han Solo Hoth sells for. It's a heck of a lot more than $100 or $90. It's not even at three figures. It's a $90. So if you're into AFA at all, you need to bet on these two because they're dirt cheap. I guess they just must be getting overlooked. Be sure to look at everything, folks. You know, cheap is cheap is cheap, you know? Let's call letter O and letter P. They're killer deals, but at least they're killer deals. Letter O is Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead. That's a U-85 TIE Fighter pilot. We're going to call that for Anthony Demas Jr. $200 bid. Steal of a deal. That's a U-85 TIE Fighter pilot. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, Han Hoth is super hard to get a high grade on because of all the paint on his legs. He gets scratched really easy. And the paint on his frilly lace cravat also doesn't usually get painted right. That Han Hoth is super cheap, for a fact. 110%. He's cheap. All right, there's a TIE Fighter pilot. Next up is a Han Solo Bespin, who we all know always has scratched hair. The Han Solo Bespin is at $350 with Brian Campbell. That is an AFA U85 Plus. It's a gold label AFA. Gold label. U85 Plus on that Han Solo. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. That's alright, Rockstay. I'll keep looking. I'll find you another one, buddy. Don't you worry. I don't think I have another one, but I'll find you another one. Eventually. There you go, Brian Campbell. Congratulations. That's a good deal, brother. Great deal for a gold label right there. I'll tell you what. Great deal. All right, two awesome bad guys with helmets. My favorite kind of Star Wars figure. We got an AFA 85 Imperial Royal Guard. That's a no COO Imperial Royal Guard, so Palatoy or some such. What's up, Chad? Coming into cover? No worries, Rocksteady. You want me to see if I got a graded one? AFA 85. Let's see what this is worth. So I'm starting to put... I'm going to put, whatchamacallit, reserves or starting bids on these just because that other... It just went too darn cheap, man. The Han Solo Hoth is so cheap for what it is. Star Wars Tracker has Hoth Han at 127. Star Wars Tracker does graded? I didn't know that. Rocksteady says hi, Chad.
What's up, man?
85 Royal Guard. Came in for the Stargate knockoff, buddy.
Yeah.
$196 for a Taiwan. So let's call it 175 is going to be the starting bid on the ERG. ERG is going to be letter O. O is an olive. O is an olive. And then letter P is going to be a UKG 80 PBP Boba Fett, Tri-Logo Boba Fett. And he's going to have a starting bid. What did we sell the last Tri-Logo Boba Fett for? Does anybody know? I don't know. It was like $700 or something, right? I don't remember. I'll start it off at $600. I'm pretty sure we sold the last one for $80 or $800. And this one is a painted knee, unpainted dart. Actually, unpainted dart is hard to find. Unpainted knee, unpainted dart, 80 grade, starting at $600. I think it was $42. No, Chetwood. Okay, can I see the coin letters? The coins, letter A is an A-Wing pilot. ABC. Well, that's what it's starting off at, Rocksteady. It's not selling for that, hopefully. Letter A is an A-Wing pilot coin. It's at $25. Letter B is a Ramba coin. It's at $21. Letter C is the Biker Scout coin. It's at $50. And letter D is just creeping under the radar. Imperial Gunner coin at $16. Chad's going to be taking over, folks. I'm going to go take a break. You guys enjoy your time. Chad, you can call... I don't know. I guess the card backs and put up new card backs, so just stacking them. And they're going in so slow, but there's like 200,000 if you would like to choose one. All right, everybody, I'll be right back.
What's up, guys? We got 21 on D from YouTube. It looks like that 21 came in first, Dan. So Chris over on YouTube hit 21 on D, so you're gonna have to go 22, I think. Hey, Rocksteady, how are you? Hey, Daniel. We got 8 on Z. Let's see which one is Z. That's on the big wheel. Oh, that's the Gamorrean Guard. Oh, did you hurt your back or something? We got 18 on D from Michael. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, D's at 21. There was a bid from YouTube. So we got 10 on W. So the card backs are still getting some bids. We got 18 on G from Bobby Lugo. Yeah, so all the bids are on the screen, but we can go over them again real quick. All right, so let's go over the coins. A's at $30, which is that A-wing pilot. B's at 22, which is the Ramba. C is at 52, which is the Biker Scout. D is at 22, the Imperial Gunner coin. E is the... Oh, we'll do E later. F, the 9-num is at 13. The 9-num complete. G is at 18, which is the boss complete. H is at 8, which is the low gray. I is at 12, which is the Bib Fortuna. And then we got that E, which is those Star Wars stickers. Or stamps, I'm sorry. Star Wars stamps. That's a 24. And then what do we got for that? Letter M. That's at 120, which is that AFA 85 Nikto. Letter N is at 115. AFA 80 plus Han Solo. Letter O is the AFA 85 IRG. And has a starting bid of 175. Letter P is that Boba, the UGK or UKG 80 PBP Boba Fett. Starting bid of 600. Then we have, was it this one? Yeah. Letter S is at 150. That's the Tri-Logo B-Wing pilot, unpunched. Letter T is at 110. The desert skiff thingy, complete with box and instructions and inserts. Letter U is at 370 with that Tri-Logo Anakin. And then we got the card backs again. W's at 10, the FX7. X is at 5, which is a Star Destroyer Commander. Letter Y is at $8, which is the Han Solo Trenchcoat Tri-Logo. And letter Z is at $8, the Gamorrean Guard. Dan. Is that right, Dan? Dan Dempsey? Are you bidding on the coin? Not sure if that's right, Dan. If that's what you meant, was on the coin.
What was it?
He put A155, but the coin's at like 30.
Too much on that coin.
Yeah, I think he meant something else. We got 25 on D. Yeah, so I figured that was a mistake, Dan. 13 on D. So we already got 25 on D from Chris over on YouTube. You have to watch the chat on the screen because that's the only way you can see the bids coming in from YouTube is if you're looking on the actual stream itself. Over here on the right. I don't even know if they can see my mouse when I do this.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can call it letter U.
What's you?
Anakin.
Oh, the Anakin.
Yeah.
All the way back there?
Yep.
Right, we're gonna call letter U. That's over here. No, that's over here. Right, we're gonna call that Anakin Tri-Logo. It's at 370. So last chance to bid on that. Let's go ahead and call sold on you. Oh, Rocksteady's contemplated on you, whatever that means.
Hurry, contemplate.
Yeah, you better hurry contemplating because it's you got 3 seconds. All right, that one is sold.
Switch.
Yeah. All right, guys, Mike's back. Have fun.
Thank you, Chad. Look at that, you just sold the most expensive thing in the night.
Hooray!
Oh, and you got another start date song.
And I'm wearing a shirt.
Nice. Alrighty, let's get another one of those up there on letter U. Tri-logo Lando Skiff. This one will come in a star case. No cracks or anything. Got a dent in the bubble, but obviously it's a tri-logo. Lando Skiff. 70 back. Starting at $1. Last tri-logo did go to $1. Only problem with him, he's got a crease right there. It's not a rip or a tear or anything, just a crease. Starting at $1. Letter T. Or no, letter U, I'm lying. Letter U. Letter T is too cheap, folks. It's complete with box and instructions. Very, very nice. And that flap has never been folded. You want to get in on that. You did buy the Lando. Yep. You bought a graded one there. That was like the only CIS I had in the pile. Darren Alscavare starts us off at $1. On the Minon card, what is his name? Tri-logo auction went great on Sunday, man. Still got a lot left. You know how it is. I always bring more than I need. T does also have the inserts and instructions. T is extremely nice, and it's only at $110. That B-wing pilot is stupid nice. How much is that at? $155. I think that's still cheap. Look at how nice that B-wing pilot is on letter S when it spins around. There we go. Rocksteady hopped on that one. It's really nice, Rock. I know you don't grade, but that one you could definitely send off and get a good grade, man. It's really nice. Wow, you guys do not want graded loose tonight. That's okay. That ERG and that Boba Fett, I can't even buy it. Believe it. No, I buy anything. I just happen to buy a massive AFA collection recently. That's why you're seeing all the AFA. I buy anything. And even with Andrea's store, I even buy stuff that isn't even vintage Star Wars. It's crazy. I like buying stuff. In general. It's like my thing. I can't believe these two right here. No bids. 85 grade and an 80 grade. PvP Boba Fett Unpainted Dart. I'm going to put that one up on the Deal No Deal page, I think. I'm going to pull that one down. We're going to pull these two down because they have no bids. And that's insane. So, what do you guys want? What do you think here? Should I try some more graded, or you guys just not want graded? Yeah. Let's try a couple droids. FX7 AFA 85. We're gonna start him off at $100. He is the Orange Eye FX7. There you go. I don't have any loose stormtroopers right now. I sold all those like a couple weeks ago. I sold a ton of them. And if you guys know Death Star droids, how impossible it is to get an 85 grade on a Death Star droid, this is an AFA 85 Death Star droid. I'm going to start each of these at $100. It's hard to get an AFA 85 Death Star droid if it's ripped off the card. Death Star droids are impossible. The FX7 will be letter O, and the Death Star droid will be letter P. What grade is the Emperor Royal Guard and what letter? He was an AFA 85, but I just pulled him down. He doesn't have a letter currently. I can put him up on a letter if you're interested in him. His starting bid was... $175. So if you're interested, you let me know. I'll put him back up. AFA 85. Alright, what was I doing? Let's call some coins and I'll get you up some more coins up there. I could call those loose figures. They've been up there the whole time. Let's call the loose figures. Let's call the first 4 racks here. Whatever. Let's call the first 4 racks. We're going to start off with the coins. If you want to get in on the coins, do it now. For some reason, the Imperial Gunner coin's only at $25. I would highly suggest that one. That seems really cheap to me. But what do I know? Loose Luke Hoth. Do you want it graded or ungraded, buddy? I don't think I have a loose Luke Hoth graded. I think I sold it. I have a regular loose one if you want that. Alright, the A-Wing Pilot coin. Letter A is at $30 with Mr. Dempsey. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Dan Dempsey. A-Wing Pilot coin at $30. Alright, the next coin up is the Ramba coin at $22. That's a good deal on that. $22 on the Ramba coin. Going once, going twice, going thrice on the Ramba coin. Hubert, I do not, man. I had an AFA 85 of him, but he sold like 3 weeks ago. Sorry, bud. The Ramba coin is sold, selling coins cheap. This Biker Scout coin is cheap. Biker Scout coin at $52. I think the last one I sold of those went for $70. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Biker Scout coin sold. That one's going to my buddy Nick. And the Imperial Gunner coin just got a bid on it, but I'm still going to call it. So we get you out 4 new coins there. Frankie Ramos. Or actually, we'll call the stamps first. Darren Escovare is in the lead on the stamps. Crazy letter E. There it is. Crazy letter E, the stamp collection from the first day of the stamps. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's at $28. So, Mr. Escovare. There, we're getting more bids on the Imperial Gunner coin. Stamps are done. Let's go back here and call Nine Numb and Bosk for Bobby Lugo. He's in the lead on both of those. That's letter F and letter G. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Alright, and we got Low Gray for Massey Michael. Oh, new bid on Low Gray. We got Bib Fortuna Complete going for Bobby Lugo, letter I. $15. Bib Fortuna complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Okay. Let's go. We're going to call that low gray for Massey Michael. At $14. Low gray going once, going twice, going thrice. Massey Michael taking it down. All right, we're going to call that Imperial Gunner coin for Frankie Ramos. It's at $38. Going once for Frankie, twice for Frankie, thrice. Sold. All right, and we just cleared off these 2 racks in letter E. Let's get out some new stuff there. I did not sell the Rebo band. Do you want me to put it up? I'll put it up. Let me call something on a... Where the heck am I going to put it? I'll figure out somewhere to put it. It's hard to put up. I'll put it up and down. I'll put it on S, T, or U, man, once I get there. Give me a minute. I'll call one of those. But yeah, hang out, Hubert. I'll put it up. We're only at $76 on letter U. That is a fully sealed tri-logo Lando skiff. Yeah, Brian, no worries, buddy. Give me 1 second to wrap these guys up. Desert Sail Skiff, we'll go over that in a second. Let me put out some new things here. Four more coins. First up, R2-D2 coin, letter A. Man, they are not wanting to... There we go. R2-D2 coin, letter A. Whatever it's holding there. EV99 coin, letter B. Letter C is a Princess Leia poncho coin. Leia poncho coin is letter C. And letter D is Warwick. Warwick the Ewok, letter D. There you go. Alright. Ah, son of a gun. I dropped Warwick, but I'll get it. Hold on. Here, you guys look at the other stuff while I dig around. Son of a gun. Alright, letter D is a Warwick coin. So R2D2 coin is letter A. Letter B is an EV99 coin. Letter C is Princess Leia Poncho coin. Letter D is a Warwick coin. Alright, I need 4 figures. Hey, get rid of this Darth Vader because he's in my way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. This is going to be for F, G, H, and I. So letter F is going to be a TIE fighter pilot. Pretty good. Got some rubbing on the labels. A nice paint on the toes. Rubbing on the label there. Pretty nice paint though otherwise. And he is complete. And that'll be letter G. Is that... Oh no, letter F, sorry. Letter F is the TIE fighter pilot. Letter G is a Gamorrean guard. Gam guard. Actually, he's got the black spikes. He's a Hong Kong, but he's got the dark dark armor. So he's a dark armor Hong Kong. Which is actually tougher to find than a dark letter dark armor Lily Letty. He's going to be letter G for Gamguard, obviously. Letter H is going to be a Luke Bespin. Really, really nice condition and complete. I'll show him to you here. Very nice condition. Look at his paint. Usually the problems with Luke is on his holster there, or his lightsaber, because his lightsaber sticks up. But that lightsaber has really nice paint. And there you go. Good paint on the hair. Great paint on the hair. That's top shelf Luke, actually. Very, very nice condition, Luke Bespin. Even his toes are good. Very, very nice Luke Bespin for letter H. And then letter I is going to be a Leia Bosch. Very nice condition on her. This is one of my favorite sculpts of any figure because it's awesome and because it can do what I'm about to do. She's in great condition. Helmet is great condition. Check this out. Boop. There's her stick. And this goes right here. Boop. Look at how beautifully sculpted that figure is. That it can do that. Really amazing that they figured that out and made that. Very, very nice figure. Letter I. Oh, She just fell. Should have tried to stand her up over here. There we go. There you go. Alrighty, and we're gonna get a new thing out for letter E. Crazy letter E. The stamps are done. We already called the stamps? Yes, we did. Already called the stamps. Let me get you out something else for letter E. How about this weird box? It's from episode 1. Darth Vader turns into Anakin Skywalker. And I think it's a bank. There's a slot right here. And then there's a slot in the top of it. And then there's a little thing that opens right there. So I think it's a bank. I don't know. Staring at a buck. Tap, tap, tap. Is this thing on? I could hear you. Casey Blevins. I don't know what you wanted, though. Of course, that's never going to stay. There you go. Letter E. Letter E is that Star Wars bank or whatever. Alright, Desert Sail Skiff. We wanted to see the inside of again. Really nice box. Unfolded. Or never folded. Inserts. Great condition. Has all the parts in great condition. Even that isn't shredded at all. Instructions are in there. Somebody wanted that. I'm not sure who, but there you go. And it does have the insert. The cardboard insert there. So there you go. A little bit of tearing on the top, but displays perfect. And also this isn't bent, which is really nice. Darn coins are all falling over on me. There we go. Okay. Now, if I missed anything, tell me. And I'll go back and do it. Whoa. Don't worry, B-Wing pilot's still perfect. That was lucky. Good little speech for the wonders of acrylic right there. We're at 81 bucks on letter U. That is a fully sealed tri-logo Lando skiff. That's insane. Just for the record. We're going to go to the big wheel, and we're going to call those card backs for you. So if you want to get in on the card backs, do it now. W is at $10, X is at $5, Y is at $8, and Z is at $8. We're going to start it off by seeing who's in the lead on those. We got 4 different bidders on those. Mr. Maglio, you're going to go first. Letter W, FX7. 31 back FX7 for $10. That's a good deal. Hard card to get. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So. There we go. Finally getting some action on T. FX7 card back sold. Next up, Star Destroyer Commander card back. Matthew Michael, letter X at $5. $5 going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, next up is going to be the Han Solo Trenchcoat Tri-Logo card back at $8. Brett Lancaster is going to win that one. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to Brett. And then the last card back is the Gamorrean Guard Tri-Logo. Bobby Lugo in the lead. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold, Bobby Lugo. Ooh, actually, you know what? That's a really, Hubert, that's a good place for me to put the, whatchamacallit? The Revo band. Here, hold on. God knows what this thing's worth. Let me look it up. Well, there are none of these on eBay, but a sealed one goes for, well, I don't know. Whatever. You know what? It's a Revo band. If this can't start at $1, nothing can. So let's go here. Look at that. This is a U85 Revo band. Near Mint Plus. Starting at $1. Letter Z. That's an awesome piece, actually. So, letter Z starting at $1. Can't go wrong. It's a Revo band. It can be perfectly fine at $1. It'll go for plenty. We got 50 on Z, 100 on Z, 200 on U, 50 on Z. We're at $100 on Z, 150 on Z, 75 on Z, 150 on Z. Alan Krebs is currently in the lead at 150 on Z. That's a U grade, U85. It does not get better. I guess it does, but I don't know if there's any 90s at all. I could actually look it up. Let's look it up. I'm on a desktop screen. I swear. CGA isn't letting me open it because I don't have a full screen window. Hold on, I'll do it over here. God, their website. I mean, not to pick on AFA, but you really should have a website that works. It's like, please use this on a computer screen. Because it's not widescreen. And it's like, dude, I can scroll. All you have to do is put a scroll button. But God forbid. Alright, there we go. Gonna look up the AFA population report on him. It's actually a bunch. Must have been a big thing for U grading. Don't even know what U is. I could find it. U is a tri-logo. Adam Chitwood, you're absolutely right, dude. But you know what, Chitwood, I'm wondering, actually, if on your IBM branded ThinkPad, if you can access it properly. Because it's probably, like, perfectly designed for your computer. I zoomed in on me for that one. Just so you know. Letter U is a Trilogo Lando skiff, and it's at $90. It's freaking cheap. That's what Letter U is. Cheap. Talk to the billion-dollar software company I work for. I know, dude. They shouldn't have signed the contract in 1983 with IBM. That's what they shouldn't have done. That's so funny. It's always the highest-end companies that are like, oh, we got to get the best. Let's pay $3,000 for an IBM ThinkPad that's been obsolete since 1993. I don't even get it. Do you use your little red mouse in the middle of your keyboard for no reason all the time? I can't believe that Trilogo Lando skiff's so cheap. That's nuts. Alright, we're at $300 on the Rebo band. That is a U85 Rebo band. R2D2 coin is letter A. We're going to run through them all starting at the top left of your screen. R2D2 coin is letter A at $40. EV99 coin is only at $25. Letter B, that's too cheap. Letter C is too cheap as well. Princess Leia Poncho coin. And letter D is also too cheap. The Warwick coin at $20. All the coins are too cheap. If anyone is keen. I don't think you know what, dude? Hubert, the only one I've ever seen is UKG. I've only seen a UKG Jabba's playset. I did have a boxed one. I've seen boxed ones and I've had boxed ones, but I've never had a loose one. UKG is the only one I've ever seen where it's a loose Jabba's playset that's graded. UKG does some weird grade things. They're really cool. Like, they are willing to bend a lot more than the American companies. So yeah, Princess Leia Poncho coin at 21 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. Letter C. Letter D is a Warwick coin at 20 bucks. Cheap, cheap. That episode 1 puzzle box, let's just call it. And Casey Blevins, what do you want there on letter E, buddy? I know you're waiting so patiently for a letter E. What do you want? Going once, going twice, going thrice on letter E. Casey, I'm giving you a chance to speak up, brother, if you want something for letter E there, bud. I'll try to find something anyway. Got any books? Cards, nights, night lights, cards and night lights. I got a TV guide for Star Wars The Phantom Menace special issue. How about that? And if you want to know how old this TV guide is, pardon me. Keep it basic. Staring at a buck. Rings. I don't have any rings, Casey. Sorry, man. I know what you're talking about. I have had some in the past. We'll start that off at a buck. TV guide. All right, just to go over that loose at the top corner there, we got a TIE Fighter Complete for $12. That's cheaper than just... Thank you very much, Rocksteady. I appreciate it. TIE Fighter Pilot Complete at $12. That's cheaper than his blaster is worth, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Thank you very much, Hubert. Appreciate it. The Grammarian Guard's at 25 bucks. He's got the dark pads. Luke Bespin Complete at $42. He's got a lightsaber and a blaster. And he's in perfect condition. And he has tons of paint that constantly gets chipped off. He shouldn't be $42. This wheel is being completely ignored. So I'm zooming in on it. Like, I don't understand. And a Leia Bausch in great condition, perfect condition, 25 bucks. Makes no sense. That is an anomaly. That thing. All right, and then let's call these two AFA loose. They're not going anywhere. We got 120 on Nikto, AFA 85 Nikto. Show Luke close up. Yeah, man, he's like perfect. Look at his lightsaber on his belt. Like, that lightsaber is always scratched because it's taller than his body. So if you put him down on his face, any time in his 45 years of life on this planet, that lightsaber gets scratched up. Great hair. Great piece. Just great. That's why it, like, was that like 30 bucks or 45 bucks? It's insane. It's really nice. All right, let's call that Nikto. We're going to call Nikto. He is an AFA 85 Nikto. Mr. Sasson's in the lead. $120. No beater R2s, man. To tell you the truth, I tend to re-sticker them myself because I always put like, here's my New York Jets R2. And then here's my New York Yankees R2. Yankees. But no, I tend to re-sticker my own R2s with fun things. All right, Nicto, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. I like $1 or whatever the heck it was. Letter N is an AFA 80. Letter M was an 85. That just sold for $120. That is like the first AFA 85 in the history of Earth to sell for $120. We're going Han Solo AFA 80 plus. He's only at 125. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter N. Letter O just got another bid on it. That's an 85 FX7. Letter P is an 85 Death Star droid, folks. You should get in on that, because when do you see an AFA 85 Death Star droid? Ever. Like, ever. What do I want to put there? Here, we'll put a pair of Landos out there on letter N and M. Letter N and M are going to be AFA 85, Lando Calrissian, no teeth. Both of these are going to start at $100 or $100 rather, because they're AFA 85s. Lando, no teeth, AFA 85. Letter M is in Michael. Letter M is in Michael. Then we got an 85 plus Lando Skiff Guard. This must be a gold label. Yep, gold label. We're going to start that off at 125 because it's a gold label. AFA 85 plus Lando Skiff Guard gold label. Is going to be letter N as in Nancy. N as in Nancy. Let's look at S here. What is S? God, S is so nice, I don't want to call it. I think we're going to call it. Rocksteady Noakes, it's going to be yours, buddy. Tri-Logo B-Wing Pilot Unpunched, it's an absolute beauty. Going for Rocksteady once, twice, 3 times. So. Congrats, Rocksteady. Nice piece, man. I know you got a massive Tri-Logo collection, Rocksteady. What do you guys want? How about this? You guys love freaking Biker Scouts. Andrea is amazing. And when it comes to Excel spreadsheets, she's epic. I stink at Excel spreadsheets. 77 back A, Biker Scout, 75 EX Plus. The card got a 70 because it's got a bit of a crease up top. You actually can't see it. You can see it from the back. Maybe not. Yeah, there you go. See the crease? Can't really see it from the front because it's not like all the way creased through. What's the 75 grade Biker Scout go for? With subgrades of 85 for the bubble and 85 for the figure. Why is that? Explain to me grading. Anybody out there that does grading, explain it, please. I'm dying to know. What makes a 70 plus 85 plus 85 equals 75? Does anyone out there know? Because that should be an 80 if you can do basic math. Yeah, I don't get grading, man. I don't get how they come up with their number at all. And both of the grading companies do it. It's a 70, 85, 85. And why don't they put out a thing where it's like, the way we grade, the overall grade is not the overall grade of the 3 grades average. The overall grade is because of blah. But God forbid. I don't know. Starting at $1, it's a Biker Scout. You guys love Biker Scouts. I'm sure it'll go fine. Letter S. It's like they use statistics math. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. It's that new math. I don't know. It should be an 80. That's why I don't care for grading with the example of Vinyl Cape Giles. Yep, sure enough. What is S and how much? S is an AFA 75 with the subgrades of 70, 85, 85. Biker Scout. 77 back Biker Scout. Any R2s with sabers? I can pull one for you, brother. I don't have one on my table in front of me. I think I got one back there, but I might not. I'd have to look, man. Maybe next week. Just because I'd have to look. I got a couple mini rigs that are graded. I got a bunch of graded figures, a bunch of graded other stuff. I got some really nice speeder bikes. Got some more tri-logos. I got a working Imperial Transport, which is fun. Creature Cantina playset, which is fun. Very nice condition, too. I don't know. Mr. Sasson starts off with the Biker Scout there. 150. Let's call that Desert Sail Skiff, complete with inserts, at $145. Oh yeah. R2 Saber, but you can. I don't have a problem telling what's the real R2 Saber and what's the fake one. I think it's pretty easy to tell on that one, to be fair. They're getting okay, man, but on that one, I don't think they have it. At least I could still tell. Desert Sail Skiff, letter T. We're going to go with letter T here. It's got the box, got the inserts, got all the parts, got the instructions. Going once on letter T at $145 for Mr. Oscar. Going twice, going thrice. So. I'm old, bro. My gas is getting thicker every year. That's why you need a IC Toys Nashville eye loop. For only $10. Your eyes can get as old as they like. It's got lights. Congrats, dude. That's a really nice piece. Really nice piece. Let's do one of these guys. Add it to my bill. Oh, do you want one? Andrea, toss an eye loop in there for Rocksteady. I don't know. Holy moly. Did you know that the Ewok assault catapults for the modern Ewoks go for $90? That's bonkers. Anyway, here's a way better vintage one. Graded, sealed Ewok assault catapult. Now you know how hard it is to get a grade like that on a mini rig? AFA 85. Hubert Hulse, there you go. Yeah, eye loop. We're all getting to be that age where an eye loop is clutch, man. Saves you a lot of money because you can actually see what's going on. I don't even know. I didn't put a starting price on this. Rocksteady, put a good bid on that to start so I don't have to think about a starting price. Letter T. I'm just kidding. It'll go fine. Starting at $1. Why not? Who cares? Likely you're killing me with the grader. My wife's going to kill me. Sorry, buddy. But you know what? If you would like, from now on, whenever you bid, I could just call you a different name, and it'll be fine. There we go. Anthony Demas starts us off, or Steve McQueen starts us off on T at 150. Thanks, Rock. Let's call that Tri-Logo Lando skiff. Mr. Dempsey, you get a good deal at 130, man. Wait till you see it. It's pretty. Rocksteady, that's horrible, man. Do what I did. Get her a Jawa Focus. You'll be fine. Going once, going twice, going thrice on you at 130 for that Tri-Logo Lando skiff. Yeah, it's Canadian dollars. There you go. So it's 16 cents. That's what we'll pretend. But baby, all the prices are in Canadian dollars. I swear. I know it says 300, but that means like $8. It's fine. Alright, how about we do a Tri-Logo Emperor on letter U? I gotta look this up, though, because I'm not sure. It's graded a 70, but with a Tri-Logo, that's not the end of the world, because Tri-Logos are always squished. There's one up for $400. There's one up for $695. Gee whiz, that's too much, I think. $400 and $695 are the expected prices on this. Let's start it off at $250 just because I love y'all and want you to get a good deal. This is an AFA 70, card 75, bubble 60, figure 85. There are no cracks on the bubble at all, and it looks like that. I don't understand, man. That does not deserve a 60. But whatever. AFA 70. Tri-Logo Emperor. Starting at $300, which is couple $100 cheaper, $300 cheaper than one that's on eBay, and no, $400 cheaper than one that's on eBay, and $100 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. There you go. Tri-Logo Emperor. We're going to put them back there on letter U. Not rich, just crazy. Alright, that Rebo band is thinking about being done. So if you want to get in on that Rebo band, do it now. It's at $3.95 with Edward Martins. It is a U grade, U85 Rebo band. Stick to card backs. Some of those card backs get expensive, man. You start getting into those foreign variants. I got some clippers and stuff, and they get expensive. Shoot, I think I paid $1,000 for my Lily Letty Boba Fett card back, which is, I still think, not a mistake, but stupid. I mean, it's just literally a piece of garbage for $1,000. But whatever, I like it. Z, we're still getting bids. We're still getting bids on Z. We're gonna let Z run. Anthony Demas Jr. in the lead on Z at $4.50. So we're gonna let Z run. Let's get rid of that TV Guide episode. You know what? Casey, I got something for you, buddy. Hold on. Here, everybody look at what's going on here. This one was donated for IC for Life. This was donated to IC for Life by the what is it? Red 5. It's the Big Kenner book. I'm opening it currently. But I think it's the first edition or something. It's a special one, they told me. I'm sure you guys would know better than me. But, so, when you pay for this one, whomever wins this will have to pay IC for Life charity for this one. Or actually, I don't know. Andrea, can you just pay the charity after or something? I don't know what works. But this was the Red 5 book. The second edition Red 5 book. Still sealed, never opened. It was a donation for the IC for Life charity. So big shout out to Red 5 Books. This thing is freaking phenomenal. Big shout out to the Red 5 guys for giving this up. Thank you very much. I think it was Gianni that sent it to me. It's absolutely stunning if you've ever seen one of these. It's the definitive guide to Star Wars toys and a freaking awesome coffee table book. This one is fully sealed. They are quite expensive, but it is a serious hardcover book with like tab holder things. Yeah, you can move it over. Whatever's easier, baby, just in case somebody buys it that already bought stuff from our sale. But for the Star Wars Toy Guide Volume 1 Kenner Action Figures, it's an absolutely beautiful book. This is all raised. It's really nice. It's tough for me to explain it as opposed to you like touching it. It is from the UK. They are super awesome. Casey Blevins already bid $200 on it, so I guess I'll stop talking it and just put it up. Hey, congrats to whoever won the TV Guide for $1. I didn't even call it, but this thing is heavy. Just so you know. And it's not going to stand on that stand. God, it's heavy. Let me see if that works. Yeah, there you go. So letter E. Let me get a little post-it here. But big shout out to the Red 5 guys. Thank you so much for supporting IC for Life charity. You guys can also support IC for Life charity. Go sign up for the charity auction that is currently happening right now on IC Toys Nashville website. Get some awesome things. It's all for a great cause. Us, collectors. So it's a wonderful thing. Really look into IC for Life charity. If you have a massive collection, I highly suggest you get a membership. It's only $20 a month, and then we will sell all your stuff in an auction format. As you can see, solid, official, just like all the big auction houses format, except unlike the big auction houses, we'll sell your whole collection and get your money to your family, as opposed to only selling the really, really high-end items. So definitely look into it, icforlifecharity.org. It's a great cause, and do the math on $20 a month if you live to 100. And it's still going to be a heck of a lot cheaper than if somebody that you know that doesn't know what your collection is worth ends up just putting that on eBay and selling it. So, or God forbid, marketplace. Definitely look into it. It's a great investment for your family, just in case the worst should happen. What we do is we send out a team. They will go through the stuff. They will make spreadsheets. They will, well, right now it's us. We will. We will put it up on the auction house and run an in memoriam auction like we're doing right now for Robert Kilpatrick. If you go to the icforlifecharity.org, you can see info about Robert Kilpatrick, his story, his family's story, about his Star Wars journey. And we did lose him about, I think it's 4 or 5 years ago now. So God rest his soul, and there's a lot of stuff up there for him, and that money's going right back to his family. His wife is wonderful. His family is wonderful. They come volunteer at ICCCon still. They're great people. And the way that actually happened is I got offered the collection from Rebecca, and she was going to take $5,000 from me. And I said, Rebecca, I know your husband. He was a good dude, and that's so freaking cheap. I'm like, there's at least like 20 grand worth of stuff, maybe even 30 there. If you hold out, I'm starting this new charity, and then it'll be my first items that I sell on the charity, and I'll make you a heck of a lot more than the $5,000. And off of the first charity auction, which was only 40 items of the hundreds of items he had, it was only 40 items. We already almost hit that $5,000. So it's going to blow that $5,000 out of the water. His family's going to get a bunch more money, and his toys go right back to the IC community that he loved while he was here on this planet with us. He's one with the Force now, and he was a good dude, but his family is great people, and I'm really happy to be able to help him. So you help me by helping them by going and sign up for IC for Life charity. You can check it out at icforlifecharity.org, or you can go to ictoysnashville.com. Click through, you'll see it. It's the live auction that's going on right now, and I appreciate the support. Get out there, get some killer deals for you, get some awesome items from another collector, and help out a family of a fellow collector. But it's a wonderful thing. Tell your friends. It's really, really good. Yeah, all around everybody went... Excuse me. And the fees go to IC for Life charity, and IC for Life charity pays for IC programs, or for like flights or driving or whatever, for IC for Life charity auction. So, and it's really, really good. And the fees for the family are cheaper. This is the killer part that nobody realizes. Fees for the family are 12.5%. The thing is eBay's 13.5%. So even if they sold it on eBay, they're going to lose more in fees. The other double-edged sword of the fees is the fees are then donated in the family's name to IC for Life charity, so they get that as a tax-deductible donation. All the fees, the 12%, the 12.5% goes directly to IC for Life charity. That's how IC for Life charity makes the money to be able to do these kind of programs and other outreach programs for the collecting community. So they get it cheaper than eBay, and they get it as a tax-deductible donation to IC for Life. So at the end of the year, they can write that off on their taxes, because obviously there's going to be a little influx of extra money because we're selling the collection for them. So it really, really, really is a big win for like everybody. So you should do that. And big shout out to Rogue 5 Design for the awesome book that they donated to IC for Life charity. Really sweetheart, really nice guys. Hopefully we get them over to ICCCon one year and they could sell you their books in person. I know they'd absolutely love it, since every single item in their books is for sale on the con floor, unlike any other convention. Even Star Wars Celebration can't hold a candle to the toys that are ICCCon. I'll tell you that much. Alright, folks, I'm going to call this Rebo Band. We got Anthony Demas Jr. in the lead at 450. We're going to call this Rebo Band. And it is going once on the Rebo Band at 450. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold to Anthony Demas Jr. It is an amazing book, dude. It's a freaking amazing one. I know they have a reprint because you're a big reader, dude. I know they have a reprint that's a bit cheaper. If you don't care about the collectible aspect of it. Rocksteady, I love you for saying it. And I agree with you completely. Now, if we could just get 70,000 people to agree with it, I will have Mark Hamill making us eggs for breakfast. But until then, come on down to ICCCon and we will give you a free, delicious, massive breakfast and free happy hour with free booze at night. And then you can go to Adam Chitwood's room and drink all night for free. Just buy random toys. Did I tell you guys what happened to me last week? So, since I'm doing stories. Oh, shoot, it's 7:55. This is almost over. All right, I'm going to call everything and blah, 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 but I'm going to tell you the story first. So last week, I was talking to somebody who runs a nighttime event that happens at Celebration. And they were like, dude, I'll tell you what the biggest problem is. He goes, you have room sales. And he goes, those room sales make everybody go do room sales. And then we don't get enough traction for our nighttime events. And they're like, you should do this. You should just stop with room sales because no other convention does room sales. Just shut them down because it's completely insane that you do it anyway. And then you can have big events at night that can bring in other streams of income for ICCC. And I said, there is no way in heck I'm ever going to stop people from doing room sales. It's freaking magic. Even though it's not an actual sponsored IC event, even though it definitely guaranteed loses me money every year, it is beautiful, it is magic, and it is wonderful. And there is not enough of that in today's world. And that is the reason why I always say no corporation, just fans. Because I won't sell out to somebody else. Reed Pop is not going to come give me $1 million and then ICCCon is gone. Because I love it. I love you. I love the collecting community. And room sales can happen at ICCCon. You go try to do room sales anywhere else, they're going to kick you out. Not at ICCCon because it is for collectors by collectors. There is no Rainforest Wood coffee table. There is no private jet. So come play with the real collectors. That's all I got to say. Now let's sell you a bunch of stuff cheap, and then I'm going to go eat freaking tacos because I'm hungry. All right. Z is done. Gonzo. Let's go with letter A. We're going to do those coins first. I make money at the room sales and spend it on the show floor. Yeah, but that doesn't give ICCCon any extra money. But also, I want you guys to do that. Honestly, in the perfect world, my dream is for everyone to be able to attend ICCC, sell stuff in their rooms at night, so it literally costs you nothing by the time you leave on Sunday. So you can have all the autographs you want, buy all the toys you want, have all the drinks you want, party with all your friends, hang out all weekend, pay for your flight, your hotel room, your gas, your travel, every single expense off of what you sell in room sales. And then it costs you literally $0 to attend a convention. And if anybody out there has some stories like that, I would love to put up your story right on the main page of that website about how you can attend ICCCon and get paid to do so. So, if anybody has that story, and I'm sure some of you do, let me know. What is the grade on letter S? Daniel Neal, man, I should have you right here by me, keeping me on track so I don't go off track like that. Because you're very good at that, and that's wonderful. I have no idea how much it is. It's at $180. Letter S, that AFA 75 Biker Scout is only at $180. Steal of a deal. All right, let's start off with the coins here. The R2D2 coin's at $55 with Frankie Ramos. Corey Wilson is in the lead on the EV99 coin at $40. Mr. Karaginis is in the lead on the Leo Pancho coin at $35. And Massey Michaels in the lead on the Warwick coin at $20. We're going to call that first coin $55 on the R2D2 coin. Frankie Ramos going to take it down. And as he says, what's up? So, one thing I won't ever do is steal a spot on the dealer's floor to sell. Oh, God, Rocksteady. You're probably one of like 5 people that know that real story, man. And I catch so much flack about that. But it's like, dude, if you rob a convenience store, a mop and pop convenience store, they're going to put up your picture right by the freaking register and not allow you to come anymore. The grade is a 75, Daniel Neal. It's an AFA 75. First coin is sold. We're on that Princess Leia. Princess Leia coin, letter C. Or Princess Leia coin is letter B. EV99 coin for Corey Wilson. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. I'm headed ICC this year. I have my own conference I'm hosting for work. Get it done Thursday night. Nice, dude. I love it. I love it. All right, now we're throwing that Princess Leia coin, $35. Princess Leia coin, letter C. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter C. I was there. I buy a Min Box TIE Fighter right down. Dude, you know what's funny, Rocksteady? Is I said to him, how did you do? And he goes, well, I did all right. I go, well, they just told me you made 6 figures on the con floor. And he's like, well, yeah, I did really good. And I was like, great, man. I'm happy you did really good. That's really wonderful. And I totally let it go until they made a podcast about how to steal from ICCCon. That's when I flipped out. But I totally let it go that day. I didn't say a single word to him. I let him make over $100,000 on the ICCCon floor without purchasing a vendor table. And I tried to be a nice guy. But then they made a podcast about it, which they deleted practically immediately. So everybody thinks I'm freaking insane. But I'm not insane. Rocksteady was there. He knows. Thanks, buddy. All right. The Warwick coin, letter D, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. I-40 eastbound, Nashville or bust. You're going to love it, dude. I love Nashville. You're throwing your convention in Nashville, bro? All right, we're going to call that Red 5 Toy Guide, 2nd edition for Rocksteady Noakes at $375. That is for benefiting IC for Life charity. Oh, no, I have to call these. Well, we got to call these loose figures first. So the loose figures are the TIE Fighter pilot complete. I'm going to call all 4 loose figures at once if you want to get in on them. Just because I want to go eat tacos. Adrian Coates in the lead on the TIE Fighter pilot at $29. Mr. Alscavari is in the lead on the Grammarian Guard complete at $25. Michael Turek in the lead on the Luke Bespin complete at $58. And Brian Campbell's in the lead on that Leia Bosch complete at $33. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So that's pretty sad though, Rocksteady, when the one person I can count on to prove I'm not insane is you, but because you're crazy like me, but that's all right. I love it. Congratulations on those loose figs. All right, let's get over there. Rocksteady, we're calling that donation book for you, letter E. That is an IC for Life donation. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Sorry, I'm just running through them, folks. I know it's already 8 o'clock. Get in your bids right now. You see me going down this list, and I see you guys still bidding. You don't want to miss out just because you were a second late. Let me see. All right, we're up to letter M. Actually, we're going to call both letter M and letter N. Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead on both. 85 grade Lando with no teeth at 105. 85 plus Lando Skiff gold label at a 125. That is cheap. Going once, going twice. G is still alive. You got it, baby. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold on the 2 graded there, Lando and Lando. I'm happy I got the book and the money is going to IC for Life. Yes, sir. I do appreciate it. That is a wonderful thing and a great cause. So thank you very much. Sold! Lando, Lando. Lando, Lando. Those are really good freaking deals on those Landos, if anybody was wondering. All right, Mr. Sasson, you're in the lead on O and P, so we're going to call both those together as well. Mr. Sasson's in the lead on O and AFA 85. FX7 Orange Eye. And we just got another bid on letter P. So we're just going to call O and we'll come back around. Sasson, if you want to get back in on P, you got to go a little bit higher, buddy. There he goes. Going once, going twice, going thrice on letter O. Steal of a deal right there. Sold. I talked a lot tonight. Losing my voice. I'm going to have to get like orange hibiscus tea or something. I don't like tea. All right, Bobby Lugo, going to get you a Biker Scout, baby. AFA graded. AFA 75, 77 back Biker Scout. That's going to be letter S right there, spinning around for 180 bucks. It's a good deal. Going once, we just got another bid on P. Going twice, going thrice on that Biker Scout. Sold to Mr. Bobby Lugo. Oh, we just got another bid on the Biker Scout. He is still alive. So we're going to move on over to that Ewok Assault Catapult. Graded AFA 85. Holy moly, that's a beautiful piece. Mr. Anthony Demas Jr. at 2 1/4. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Sold. Nobody bid on the Emperor, so we're going to leave him up. Let's roll back around. We're going to do that Grammarian Guard. Grammarian Guard right there. Letter G for Mr. Dempsey. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Anthony, you got a good deal on that Ewok Assault Catapult, bro. I'm addicted to AFA graded. I might have a problem. Any groups? Yeah, dude. Just stay on the IC and sell some of the ones you don't like that much. That's the game, buddy. Whenever you buy too many, just sell some. You'll be fine. All right, let's call that AFA 85 Death Star droid for Mr. Sasson. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Done for the night. Happy I didn't get the Anakin now because the book makes me happier. The money goes to charity. God bless Havens. Thank you very much, brother. I do appreciate you, Rocksteady. You have a wonderful night, brother, and I appreciate you always hanging out. And I'll keep an eyeball open for another Tri-Logo Anakin for you. We'll get you one. All right, Death Star droid is sold. Oh. No. Michael Sasson, the Death Star droid keeps getting bids, so the Death Star droid's still alive. Let's call the Biker Scout, Hubert Holst. Yep, P is still alive, so P is still alive, and here, let's do this. P is still alive. That Death Star droid. I'll pack up some of this stuff, but P is still alive, and the Biker Scout is still alive, letter S. So get in your bids on P and S. I'm going to call S right now because it hasn't had a bid in a second. So we'll call it for Hubert Holst's. Letter S, that AFA 75 Biker Scout. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, may the force be with you, Rocksteady. Have a wonderful evening. Much love, brother. Biker Scout is sold. Alright, and we're making the rounds back to the very last item of tonight. That Death Star droid. Mr. Sasson in the lead at 2 1/4. Letter P. We're calling it. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. Well, everybody, thank you very much for spending your time with me tonight. Thank you for being part of the Imperial Commissary. And remember, it's super duper easy to be a great member of the IC. And it's not about having the most toys. It's not about buying the most things. It's about 3 simple things. You've got to teach, you've got to learn, and you've got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and thank you for very much for being part of the IC. I appreciate you. Good night.